You're flying over a city, having a completely coherent conversation with a talking dog, and experiencing emotions that feel entirely real. Then your eyes open. Within 5 minutes, that vivid universe blinks out of existence, leaving you staring at your ceiling with almost no memory of what just happened. Biologically speaking, sleep is a period of cellular rest and physical repair. But while your muscles are paralyzed and your body is recovering, your brain performs intense calorie-burning labor. This split-screen graph tracks what happens when you enter rapid eye movement sleep. On the bottom, your physical metrics flatline. Up top, brainwave activity is spiking, appearing nearly identical to a person who is awake and solving a complex math problem. This raises a central mystery. Why does the human body expend massive amounts of energy to build impossible, immersive mental simulations, only to immediately delete them the moment we wake up? These nightly hallucinations consume too much energy to be a biological glitch. We're dealing with an incredibly expensive paradox that requires a mechanical explanation. To understand why dreams defy basic physics and reality, we have to look at how they are physically constructed inside the skull. During a dream, the brain experiences a severe imbalance in regional activity. As you sleep, the visual cortex and the amygdala, the center responsible for processing intense emotions, fire at maximum capacity. Simultaneously, the prefrontal cortex powers down. This is the neurological center responsible for logical reasoning and critical thinking. Without that logical steering wheel, real-world sensory inputs leak into the environment unchecked. A drop in your bedroom temperature or a car driving by outside is woven into the narrative because there is no logic filter to reject the absurdity. One major theory suggests this activity is essential for memory processing. Every day, you absorb thousands of conversations, images, and facts. While you sleep, the brain sifts through this massive funnel of data to decide what to retain and what to discard. This logic-free state also allows for emotional processing. It creates a safe sandbox where the mind can simulate and work through the residual stress from your job, your classes, or your relationships. The bizarre, impossible nature of dreams is the messy visual byproduct of the brain aggressively filing away your daily survival data. If this nightly sorting process is so critical for our functioning, it's strange that the brain erases the evidence by morning. This amnesia occurs because the brain initiates a strict temporary chemical blockade. At the cellular level, the specific molecules required to physically bind and form long-term memories drop to near zero. A receptor gate is effectively closed, preventing the brain from recording the dream experience as a permanent file. The moment you wake up, those cellular gates swing open. The memory-forming molecules flood back into the synapses, and the brain resumes recording waking reality. Occasionally, a dream is so emotionally intense that it forces its way past this blockade, explaining why certain vivid nightmares can be remembered for years. This amnesia serves as a deliberate feature. By turning off the memory recorders, the brain prevents its temporary, bizarre simulations from overwriting the important memories of your actual life. Sometimes this system breaks routine. In a lucid dream, conscious awareness and logical reasoning suddenly boot up inside the sleeping mind. The dreamer realizes they are asleep while the dream is still happening. This ability to manipulate the environment provides researchers with a rare window into consciousness. It proves how active and creative the mind remains, even when it is completely cut off from external sensory input. To be clear, science still hasn't landed on one singular, definitive evolutionary purpose for dreaming. These experiences might simply be a natural biological side effect, the unavoidable noise of a highly complex neural network staying active while the body rests. Ultimately, those nonsensical, immediately forgotten dreams are the visible evidence of your brain performing the heavy lifting necessary to help you navigate and survive the real world.